Trinity and Lucifer. D.G. Wonder First Series. Written by D.G. Lampalus. Mundus Vetus.
Chapter 4. Sleeping. After the battle, Trinity felt exhausted both physically and mentally. Even though he had already known the outcome of everything in the multiverse and knew that Lucifer would betray him and become Satan as a sentient being, he still felt deeply saddened to have sent her to hell with his own hands. However, Trinity understood that this was his value and role that he had realized in the abyss during the beginning of the universe. In the process of grieving, he gradually fell asleep and entered a dreamland. Child, my good child.
Who is it? Is it the mother of the universe? Mother, where are you?
I have always been in your embrace, and I have never left you.
I haven't heard your voice for a long time. I remember since I was born, but since then, I have existed alone in the universe. I call out in the universe, but no one answers. In the boundless darkness, all I hear is my own echo.
Child, you are a god in your world, an omnipotent creator and the source of all life. Before your appearance, my universe was shrouded in darkness, and I was waiting for you to come. When you were born, the universe lit up with light, and all living things came into being. Do you remember what I taught you at the beginning of your birth? The universe was born from the Wuji state and gave birth to the Taiji. The Taiji then developed into the Liang of yin and yang. Wuji is the state of the universe before it is formed, when everything is still in a state of chaos. The beginning of Taiji represents the original order of the universe and the birth of new life. However, at this time, Taiji contains both the energy of darkness and light within a single entity, and it is not until the birth of Liang that the chi of yin and yang balance and alternate. You must learn to grasp the energy of these two poles as they complement and counterbalance each other. The balance of positive and negative Liang is the fundamental law of the universe's survival and the emergence of all things. Your life begins with nothingness and ends with existence, starting with stillness and ending with motion, starting with darkness and ending with light. This is the opposition of two extremes, but also their mutual embrace. You are like this, and so will be the life you create in the future. Your life is destined to be different. You are unique in the universe. You must grow from the darkness of the abyss, and you must face and conquer it, embrace and accept it. Only in this way can you master the power of light and darkness and unleash the power of balance between Liang to ensure the eternal growth of the universe. You are both darkness and light, life and death.
Mother, I understand the responsibility I have to bear, the role I have to play. But I am also a life with emotions. I will feel sad, weak, run away, and lost. Sometimes, I want to be relieved of this responsibility, to give up this ability. Being a god who possesses both ability and responsibility is so conflicted and lonely. I would rather be an ordinary life, living a simple life that I want. I can view the entire universe from a higher dimensional perspective. I can see the past, present, and future worlds at this moment. I can see all infinite timelines and possibilities in all multiverses. I can see the relationships and causality of every choice. But this ability makes me bear great responsibility and tremendous pressure at the same time. I understand that maintaining the balance and operation of the entire universe requires making choices. But who will understand and sympathize with me in this balance of choices, which requires me to shoulder the responsibility of life and death in the universe? Just like how difficult it was for me to send my beloved Lucifer to hell, but I could not change it, and in the end, I had to bear this pain alone. Sometimes I would rather jump into hell myself and bear it. But unfortunately, I can foresee the outcome of becoming a demon myself. I can predict that Lucifer will always remain a six-winged angel. I understand that the choice I make is the best decision for the balance of the universe and the inevitable result for natural balance. If I intentionally violate and change this development, the entire universe will ultimately become unbalanced.
Strong child, do not underestimate yourself. Your uniqueness requires inner strength. Although you sit before the gates of heaven, your heart still worries about the suffering in hell. Although you tower above the clouds, you still empathize with the suffering on the ground. The most valuable ones are those who can bear all the responsibilities in the universe, even if other beings may not understand it at the moment. But you know this is the right path, so stick to it. The laws of the universe are a necessary arrangement. The Trinity embankment must become the Trinity embankment, and Lucifer must become Lucifer. You have seen the universe where you become Lucifer, and you have also seen the universe where you become the current Trinity embankment. Today's choice is the best arrangement of everything. The universe must have darkness, and it must also have light. You were born in darkness and grew into light, while Lucifer was born in light and grew into darkness. You emerged from nothingness and became everything, while she went from having everything to losing it all. Light and darkness, movement and stillness, life and death should not be a struggle or exclusion, but a coexistence. Fighting only leads to mutual destruction, while complementing each other leads to mutual dependence. You should not only see the surface occurrence of events, but also the values and meanings behind them. You and Lucifer will become one light and one darkness, maintaining the balance of the world. Child, always remember this. When you feel powerless and exhausted, I have always been with you. Look at the pair of footprints under your knees. That's me carrying you, walking through the vast universe and leaving the best mark. After speaking these words, the voice of the Mother of the Universe disappeared into the boundless space.
Mother, please don't go. I have many more things to share with you. It turns out I had a dream, such a real dream. In the dream, I met another dream.
Trinity Embankment woke up from the dream and suddenly felt enlightened. He began to feel more relieved. Whether the dream was real or an illusion, he was still grateful. The Mother of his universe helped him understand the meaning and value of his existence. His growth came from experiencing everything in life, whether it was good or bad, success or failure. All counted in his footsteps.
Hope you enjoy the wonders and fantasies of the stories in the universe. Which part of the story is your favorite? Leave a comment below the video and let me know. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up and turn on the notification bell if you enjoy our videos. In our next chapter, we will continue to explore the universe. See you soon.